Welcome to the WDC PMKSY 2.0 MIS portal. Today, we are going to learn the process of entering the plot-wise details under the baseline survey. To achieve this, you have to use your PIA user login and password to log into the WDC PMKSY 2.0 MIS portal. In order to do so, click on Login. Enter the username and password and the security code and click on Login button. Now you are successfully logged in. Before submitting the baseline survey of a project, first you have to complete the project location details of that project, which we are already covered in our project location video. I repeat, you have to first complete your project location details of that project. After that, you are allowed to submit the baseline survey of a project. In the baseline survey, first we add the plot-wise area details of a project. For that, select the Add Plot-wise Details under the baseline survey. Select the project. Then select the village from the drop-down list for which you want to add the plot details. All the villages that are entered in project location are included with Gram Panchayats in the village list. Plot number should now be entered in alphanumeric format. However, spaces and special characters are not permitted in this field except hyphen, asterisk and forward slash. Next, enter the plot area in hectares, making sure it does not go beyond the sanctioned project area. One important point is to note down here is that total sum of plot area entered for this project, either in completed or in draft mode, cannot be greater than the sanctioned area of this project. And the second important point is that you have to enter only those plots which are covered in the treatable area or watershed area of the project. Select the irrigation status of the plot. Select the ownership of the plot from the drop-down menu. If you selected private, then you have to enter the owner details of the plot also. In case if there are more than one owner, then you can enter comma separated owner names. Select the classification of land from the drop-down menu. There are cultivable, degraded, rain-fed, forest land and others. If you selected forest land, you must describe the type of forest land, either plantation or no plantation. If you selected others, you must define the subclassification of land. If you select the rest of the option, select the number of crop from the drop-down menu. If there is no crop in the plot, then there is no further entries. You can save the data in a draft mode. If there is single crop, then you have to provide the crop information. To add the crop details, select the crop type. Make sure the crop area you entered expressed in hectares does not exceed the plot area you previously mentioned. The crop production per hectare should entered in quintals. Specify the average income per quintal in rupees. Following that, the total income is computed automatically. Press the Add Crop Detail button. Once all the crop information has been entered, the entered data are displayed under Added Crop Detail. You can specify or verify the crop information. If you enter the incorrect data, then you have to delete it and enter it again. There is no restriction on how many different crop type and crop details you can enter. However, the sum of all crop area entered does not go beyond the plot area. After verifying all the data, now you can save the data in a draft. If you selected double crop, then select the season from the drop-down list. There are two options, Rabi and Kharif. Please include all crop details that are already discussed. The entered data are displayed under the Added Crop Detail. If the data entered incorrectly, then you have to delete it and enter it again. Make sure the crop area does not exceed the plot area. There is no restriction on how many different crop details you can add. You must enter the data for all seasons. If you are not entered the crop area for both the seasons and trying to save the data, then pop-up message appears. Have you filled all season data of selected village? Click on OK. Following another pop-up window displays. Please fill all season data first, then try again. You have to add the crop information for both the seasons. After verifying all the data, now you can save the data in a draft. If you selected multiple crop, then select the season from the drop-down list. There are three options, Rabi, Kharif and Summer. Please include all relevant crop information that we already discussed. The entered data are displayed under Added Crop Detail. If the data entered wrongly, then you have to delete it and re-enter the data. You are free to enter as many different crop details as you want. Be careful not to enter higher value in crop area from the plot area. For each season that you selected, you must enter crop data for all seasons. If you are not entered the crop detail for any one season and trying to save the data, a pop-up message appears on screen. Have you filled all season data of selected village? Select OK. Following another pop-up window displays, please fill all season data first, then try again. You have to add the crop information for all the seasons. After verifying all the data, now you can save the data in draft. So click on Save as Draft button. Now a pop-up message displays for confirmation. Have you filled all season data of selected village? Select OK. In the same manner, the data saved successfully. Click OK. In the same manner, you can enter all the crop information for every village. Now you have to freeze the data draft. For that, click on Finalization of Plot-Wise Detail under the Baseline Survey menu. Select the project. Then select Village from the drop-down list for specific village. Click on Get Details. All the information you have submitted in draft mode for a particular village is displayed on the screen. And for all village, select All in Village, then click on Get Details. All the information you have submitted in draft mode is displayed on the screen. And you have to verify the data. If you find any incorrect data, you have the choice to modify or delete the data. If there is a minor mistake, you can modify the crop detail. Click the Edit button. A pop-up form appears on screen with crop details for a particular row you selected. From which you are able to change area, crop production, and the average income. Instead of crop type and season in case of double or multiple crop, click on Update button. A pop-up displays. Are you sure to want to update this record? Click on OK. The crop data is updated successfully. If you want to change the crop type and other crop information except area, crop production and average income, then you have to delete it and enter it again. For delete the crop data, click the Delete button. A pop-up message appears. Do you want to delete the data for confirmation? Click on OK. Followed by another pop-up window displays deleted successfully. Press OK. Verifying all the crop information. In case of complete your data, select the checkbox next to each village name. to complete the data for a particular village. Or you can complete the data for every village at once by selecting the Village All checkbox in the header. Make sure all the information is correct, because once the data is finalized, you are not allowed to modify or delete it. After verifying your data, then press the Complete or Log button. Following that, a pop-up window asking, have you filled all plot data for selected village? Do you want to log the data? Displays for confirmation. Click OK to complete and Cancel to avoid. After click on OK, a message completed successfully appears. Click OK. Here, your all data has been successfully completed. Thank you.